All right, so let's start here. The King of Swords. So swords are all about our intellect, all about our words, our thoughts. The King of Swords sits on top of the mountain. He has the eagle. He has the bird's eye view of every situation. And so he's all about communicating with this superior knowledge, right? So he's a reminder of using your voice, using your words, using the intellect, and pulling back at times, right? Because sometimes we get caught up in, oh my God, there's more people that way too, right? When we're stuck in this is what I know and this is how I know it. When we open up that perspective, we can communicate with others that might not necessarily understand our words in our particular little niche, right? So this is all about opening up your perspective, communicating with confidence. You have the knowledge inside of you. I mean, we all do. We all have all of the information. We have access to infinite intelligence. So it's all about tapping into that energy and communicating that with those around us, because when we say certain things, it activates things in other people's brains. I've had conversations with people where I'm like, because I know you're God having a human experience, and they'll look at me like I can tell that it reached their soul, right? And that's what it is, using your words powerfully, opening up, not being afraid to say the things that you need to say, because you do have all of the knowledge inside of you.
Thank you.
So there you go.
It applies to me too.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect.
The little I know about David, that's for you, that one, bro. That one.
I heard that from you one time.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying that.
Well, there we go.
Thank you.
Starting off on the right foot.
You opened to him before with what you shared.
Yeah,
Glad, thank you.
your words carry power.
Finding this out.
Oh, you knew.
Well, I just don't know how to get to people the way this thing is telling me to.
Right,
have a
right.
Perspective. I'm gonna have to do that.
Perfect. All right, the Nine of Cups, and I love this one because it's all about abundance. She's standing on a chest of wealth, of riches. It's a treasure chest. Cups are all about emotions, and so she's standing in this way where she has her heart open. There are all these cups around her. There's treasure. She's not grasping onto anything, and this is just a reminder that when we open up our hearts, everything is available to us, and we don't have to grab onto it. We don't have to have attachments to things, because when we have attachments, we have the fear of losing things, and once you have the fear of losing things, you attract the loss, right? It's all the law of attraction is about what energy are you putting out. And so when we're holding on to things, I love this so much, I can't let it go, there's already an underlying fear of losing it. And so this is all about just being free with it. Open your heart, enjoy it. Whatever it is that you're experiencing, just be in the moment of enjoying it, so that there's no fear of losing it. And the more you do that, the more you attract more of that. The universe is like, oh, she loves this. Asia is so happy right now. She loves ice baths. I'm going to give her more ice baths. She loves deep breaths. I'm going to give her more deep breaths. You know, the whatever it is that you're doing, be in the moment, be in the joy of it, without holding on to it so tightly that you end up losing it. There you go.
Just like that.
Ooh,
That Occupy snap.
the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is also words, intellect, speaking with confidence, with knowledge. She's overlooking her kingdom. She's in this powerful state of, yeah, I rule this kingdom. I'm here. When everybody comes to her, she knows exactly what to say. And she also has a little cup down here. So what she's doing is reminding you that when you're speaking with integrity, when you're speaking with confidence, when you're speaking with that deep knowledge that you have within you, you always have to dip a little bit into that cup of compassion. And remember, because sometimes we say things with force, with strength, and then people are like, oh my God, how rude, how mean, like this person doesn't care about me. They're just harsh with their words. So even though she's witty and she's strong and she knows what she's doing, she has to remember to go back into compassion. There has to be compassion in everything that she says, because once you have that layer of compassion coming through, the person's walls come down and then they can hear what you're saying. So it's just a reminder to bring some of that compassion into your communication. Oh my God, we have all these kings and queens. So the King of Wands. Wands are all about our creativity, our intuition. The King of Wands is a leader. He has the lion back here. He's courageous. He's ready to start a business. He's ready to, like, there we go. I like those. Yeah. He is the king of moguls, right? He's ready to do whatever it takes to get his passion, his creativity. There's that fire burning at the end of the wand. That's the fire and the passion in whatever it is that you're creating. And in the knowing that, yeah, I'm a leader. I have the courage to do this. He's a reminder to have the courage. Yeah, go for it. Go for whatever it is that you're trying to build, trying to create. Bring your passion into that, and it's always going to succeed. You're welcome. Let's see, Mr. Omar. My arms are too short. Nine of Pentacles. So the Pentacles are all about material wealth. Your money, stability, your home. And so the Nine of Pentacles, she's enjoying what she's built, what she's created, what she's brought into the world. And that's what you're doing right now, right? You're creating this space, this circle. She's saying, remember that. Be in the moment of, yes, it's happening. I'm here right now. Number 9 is we're getting closer to the number 10, which is a number of completion. So you're there. You're building it. Just keep going because it's here. Look, there's the bird is coming and standing up there. You know, the world is coming to you. Everything is coming to you. Just keep steady in your progress, keep steady in your work, and allow it all to just come in. Your work is paying off. It's showing up. I mean, you have 2 sessions today, right? Why? Because people see the benefit of it. They see what you're doing. They see the passion that you bring to it. So keep steady with it. Allow it to happen. Allow it to all just come in. It's coming to you. You don't have to force anything anymore. It's all here. Thank you. What do we have? The 3 of Pentacles. So the 3 Pentacles, again, material wealth. It's all about collaboration, about working with other people. And this card asks you, how well do you work with other people? Do you trust other people when they're working with you? Do you trust that they're willing to show up and do the work? Sometimes we have a tendency to think, this is my project. I have to make sure I oversee everything. And that prevents us from receiving the help that we need. People have lots of things to offer. And sometimes when we limit that, when we say, no, I'm going to do it because I know how to do it best, we prevent bigger things from stepping in. So this is all about collaboration, about allowing yourself to receive help from others, looking at how you relate to other people when you work. Are you patient? Are you open to new ideas? And the only way you're going to build a kingdom is with other people. So it's just a reminder to keep an open mind about that. You're welcome.
You relate to it? Yeah. Nice.
All right, Kenny. All right, the Ace of Cups. So again, cups are emotions. This is all about opening your heart. When we open our heart, we allow new things to come in. The aces are all about new beginnings. So this is maybe a newer connection from the heart space. The more that you open up, the more that you allow in, the more love that comes in. It's growth of love. It's that space of your heart is going to open up in ways that you've never imagined, right? This is a new form of that, a new understanding of that concept. So just a reminder to keep that open open mind and vulnerability, because sometimes we have a tendency to protect our heart. I don't want to get hurt, so I'm just going to make sure I put up just a small layer of protection, and that small layer of protection doesn't allow us to feel the love. So this is just saying, let it open it all up and see what comes in, because once you allow it all to come in, I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Thank you.
Infinite possibilities. And Danny's world, the world is completion. This is the last card of the major arcana, and the major arcana is major secrets. And this is basically the end of the journey. So we're closing out a cycle here. We are reaching a place of finally getting to our goal, right? And sometimes at the very end we think, oh, I'm almost there, I don't need to do anything anymore. This is a reminder that you still have to do work. The last final steps before you reach your goal are the most important steps also. They're just as important as the first steps you took. So it's a reminder to just keep going. We're almost there, and once we get to the end of this particular journey, there are new levels of consciousness. Then another journey begins, right? It's all a cycle. It's never, the healing process never ends. So maybe we're getting to a place where we're finishing up healing a particular part of our lives. So now it's time to, all right, let's tackle something else. But we have to be consistent in the work. No senioritis, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, I'm almost there, I don't have to do anything. We still have to keep working.
Slacker.
No slacking. The Five of Wands. Again, wands are creativity, passion. The Five of Wands is particularly about competition. It looks like they're all trying to get up to the same place. And so what this card is about is, how do you work with competition? So some people have a tendency to say, oh, there are too many people, the market is saturated, my friend says. The market is saturated, so there's really no space for me there. But I have another friend who said, if the market is saturated, that means there's a demand for this work. So what are you bringing to the table? How are you using your gifts? How are you using this competition as a way to propel you further, right? Competition is not something to shy away from. It's something that we could use to build ourselves up. Maybe you're competing with yourself. Maybe you're competing with your own ego at times. So this is just a reminder that these other people around us that are doing the same thing, or that are trying to hold us back, are in reality like propelling you, right? It's like a slingshot. You got to pull it back to push it forward. So how are you using competition in your life? And maybe there is no competition, so maybe that's an opportunity for you to search for it. See what other people are doing and say, oh, how can I do this better? Use it as a motivator. So that's that one. And the last card is mine, is the Chariot. And this one, he's riding on the chariot, and there's a white and a black horse. And so this is a reminder of harnessing all of your energy, the light and the dark, right? Sometimes we like to say, oh, I'm going to just leave my darkness back here, and I'm just going to go with the light. But that's going to pull you in many directions, because it's all part of you. The light and the dark are part of you, and you need to bring it all in. You need to bring it all together. It's the soul retrieval, right? Sometimes we have these fragmented parts of ourselves. We go through life and we have traumas, and we're like, oh my God, this thing happened to me. And so it's like a piece of you just falls off. And it's about bringing all of those pieces back in and saying, I'm going to bring all of me in, and I'm going to focus my attention on my goal with all parts of myself, not just the happy parts, but even the damaged parts, the hurt parts. I'm going to bring those in and recruit them to take me to my goal as well. And so it's just a reminder to not let those parts slip away and say, oh no, I'm just going to bring the nice parts of me to my goal or to my dream. It's all necessary. And those dark parts are the ones that help you be who you are, right? You are who you are because of the traumas, because of the things you've experienced, because of the shitty things we've done. We are who we are, and we have to bring that all in to where we're going, and it's going to help us get to where we're going a lot quicker too. So There we are. You're welcome.
That was awesome.